Hello, and this is week 0 for college football 2021-2022 season. We are your online sports bar, and hopefully you can sit back, relax, and listen to a little bit of the reviews that we have for the week. So, this is kind of the first time that we're starting off doing this. Want to try something different, review some of the top games that we saw. We put out some highlights for you guys, so feel free to leave a comment, feedback, tell us how we can do better. Let us know if you enjoy it. And as always, if you like the content, make sure you leave a subscribe, like, and comment. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So today we're going to be talking about 5 games that happened. They actually happened last week, so I'm a little bit behind, but bear with me. As you can see here, first up, Nebraska at Illinois. So Illinois won 30 to 22. A couple of the key points that we took from the game, and as we go forward, we're gonna put more key takeaways. But with week 0 kind of being the first week, and you can't really take much from it. Just wanted to highlight some of the top pieces here. So number one, Nebraska at Illinois. The big piece here is that Coach Scott Frost for Nebraska is definitely on the hot seat after I think this is his fourth season. He's had a losing season every year, and this is a really big surprise, seeing as how he's coming from University of Central Florida, where they went 13-0 right before he came over to Nebraska. Unfortunately, his time there hasn't gone too well. So with this loss, there's going to be huge expectations for next week for him. In addition, for Illinois, the starting quarterback Brandon Peters actually was hurt early in the game, went 3 for 4, did not return. But his backup went 12 for 15 with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. So we may have a little bit of a quarterback controversy on our hands. We'll see how that progresses. We'll see how Brandon Peters is this week or the following week. But for right now, this is kind of the game that's out here. And, when it comes to sports, next man up. And if they can do a good job, they typically stay there, unless you're replacing like a Hall of Famer or something. But all right, so next up, or at least this week, we're gonna see Nebraska hosting Fordham, and then Illinois hosting University of Texas San Antonio. All right. Next up, UConn at Fresno State. So after this, we just saw a bunch of just blowouts. So there were 5 games again. UConn at Fresno State. Fresno State blew out UConn. Not much to say here. The quarterback threw for over 300 touchdowns. Over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Running back had a career year. Really excited when he became the touchdown leader. So congratulations to Ronnie Rivers. Next up, Fresno State will play at Oregon, so that's going to be interesting. And then Holy Cross will come into UConn. Should be a pretty good bounce back for them. All right, next up, Hawaii at UCLA. No surprise here. UCLA crushes Hawaii 44-10. Big takeaway here is Zach Charbonnet scores 3 touchdowns and goes for over 100 yards on only 6 carries. So that was pretty amazing. 50% of the time he touched the ball, he scored. I definitely recommend checking out those highlights because he was just basically tossing people around. It was really unfair. But next up, Hawaii is going to host Portland State. Again, should be a bounce back for them. And then UCLA hosts LSU. So that's going to be very interesting. Let's see if UCLA can keep the momentum. UTEP at New Mexico State. New Mexico State just completely crushed UTEP. Jacob Cowing had a career high 158 yards receiving. Again, not really much to say here. Just another blowout that we saw. We'll really see what happens this week for both teams, specifically New Mexico State. But Bethune-Cookman is going to come into UTEP this week. So let's see how that goes. And then New Mexico State will be at San Diego State. So that's going to be an interesting kind of step up for New Mexico State. Let's see if they can get it done there. And then Southern Utah at San Jose State. Again, like I said, another blowout. San Jose State puts up 45 on Southern Utah. QB Nick Starkel leads San Jose State with almost 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. He did have 1 pick. It was kind of like a weird interception, but or I take that back. Was that the pick six? I can't remember, but 4 touchdowns, over almost 400 yards, pretty good there. Both of these colleges actually are now playing top 25 teams. San Jose State will take on USC. That's going to be interesting. I expect USC to win that, but interesting as they're coming off this game. And then Southern Utah at Arizona State. So we'll see how that goes. I'm expecting Arizona State to win that. So interesting kind of week 0. Just wanted to try this out, see how you guys feel. Leave feedback if let me know what you think, and let me know if I need to add something. So with that being said, thank you so much for your time, and have a great day.